Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Go English. My name is Mizu, and I'm so happy to see you here again, learning English step by step with us.
And hey everyone, I'm Lucas. Welcome to all our friends around the world. With this video series, let's practice pronunciation the right way so we can level up our listening and speaking and sound more natural and confident.
You know, Lucas, one of our students shared a funny story with me last week. He said he was talking to a coworker and he wanted to say the word caught.
Oh really? What happened?
Well, he accidentally said caught, and his coworker looked around the room trying to find a small bed.
Oh, wow, that's actually funny. One tiny sound, but the meaning completely changed.
Exactly. He knew the vocabulary, he knew the grammar, but the sound made the difference.
And this happens to many English learners, not because they don't study hard, but because some sounds in English are very similar.
So today, we're going to focus on two sounds that confuse learners around the world. The short sound, ah, and the long sound, ah.
We'll listen carefully, compare them step by step, and practice together so you can speak more clearly and feel more confident.
And if this lesson helps you, please take 1 second to hit the like button to support our channel.
And tell us in the comments, what sound do you want to learn next?
You can also share this video with a friend so you can practice together and improve together.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe now and join us on this journey to build your English step by step, day by day.
All right, are you ready? Let's get started.
Mizu, many learners think pronunciation is not very important. They say, people will understand me anyway.
Sometimes that's true, Lucas, but sometimes one small sound can change the meaning completely.
For example, if you say cot, people imagine a small bed. But if you say caught, people think about catching something.
Same spelling pattern, similar sound, but totally different meaning.
That's why today's lesson is not just about sound. It's about being understood clearly in real conversations.
And don't worry, we'll practice slowly, step by step, together. All right, Lucas. Before we ask everyone to speak, let's start with something very simple but very important. First, don't speak yet. Just listen carefully, relax your mouth, and really pay attention to the sound.
Yeah, that's a great place to start, Mizu. Sometimes learners want to repeat immediately, but listening comes first. When you listen carefully, your brain begins to notice the difference naturally.
Exactly. So everyone, just listen. No pressure, no speaking yet. Just listen to Lucas and notice how the sound changes.
Caught, 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 caught.
Did you hear that difference, Lucas? It's small, but it's definitely there.
Yeah, I can hear it clearly. The first word is shorter. The second word feels longer, like the sound stretches just a little more.
That's exactly what we want our learners to notice. So let's listen one more time together, slowly, and this time, focus on the length of the sound.
Ah, short sound. Aw, long sound.
Oh, wow! When you slow it down like that, the difference becomes much easier to hear.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't need to rush. Slow listening helps your ears learn the sound step by step.
So let's make it very simple. We'll say 2 words to help your ears remember.
Short, long.
Short, long.
Nice and easy. Short sound first. Long sound second.
Great job just listening with us. In the next part, we'll start making the sound together, slowly and comfortably. All right, now that we've listened carefully, it's time to start making the sound together. Don't worry, Lucas. We're going to go slowly, step by step, so everyone feels comfortable.
Yeah, that's the best way to learn pronunciation, Mitsu. Slow practice, clear sound, and lots of repetition. No rush at all.
So, let's begin with the short sound. Ah. This is a very common sound in English, and you'll hear it in many everyday words.
Exactly. You'll hear this sound when you talk about simple things, like your job, your day, or the weather. So learning this sound will really help you in daily conversations.
All right, everyone. Here's what to do. Open your mouth gently, not too wide. Relax your jaw, and make a short, quick sound.
Think of it like a quick tap. Not long, not stretched, just short and simple.
Ah. Ah. Ah.
Yeah, that sounds nice and clear, Mizu. Short and relaxed. No tension in the mouth.
All right, your turn now. Let's practice together. Repeat after us, slowly and comfortably.
We'll say a word, then pause. You repeat. Ready?
Caught.
Caught. Nice and short. Now listen to the next word. Hot.
Hot. Yeah, good. Same short sound. Not.
Not. Notice how the sound stops quickly. Not long, just short. Job.
Job. Oh, wow. That's a very useful word in daily life. And again, short sound.
Let's try them one more time together, Mizu, just to build confidence.
Yeah, great idea, Lucas. Repetition really helps the mouth remember the sound.
Caught. Hot. Not. Job.
Good job, everyone. If the sound feels a little strange at first, that's completely normal. Your mouth is learning something new.
Exactly. With a little practice, this short sound will start to feel natural and easy.
All right, now that we're comfortable with the short sound, let's move to the next step. We're going to learn the long sound and feel the difference together.
All right, now that we feel comfortable with the short sound, let's move to the next one. This time, we're going to try the long sound, aw.
Yeah, this sound is a little different. Your mouth opens a bit more and the sound lasts longer. So instead of a quick sound, we hold the sound for just a moment.
Exactly. Think of it like stretching a rubber band, just a little. Not too long, not too short, just smooth and steady.
All right, everyone, here's what to do. Open your mouth slightly wider than before. Relax your jaw. And hold the sound longer.
Aw, aw, aw.
That sounds nice and smooth, Lucas. I can really hear the length of the sound.
Yeah, and that length is the key difference. Short sound is quick. Long sound stays a little longer.
All right, now it's your turn to practice with us. We'll say the words together, slowly, so your ears and mouth can learn the rhythm.
Caught. Caught. Nice. Feel the long sound. Talk. Talk.
Hold the sound just a little longer.
Walk. Walk. Oh, wow. That's a very common word in daily life. Door. Door.
All right, Lucas, let's read them one more time together just to help everyone build confidence.
Yeah, great idea. Repetition really helps the mouth remember the sound naturally.
Caught. Caught. Talk. Talk. Walk. Walk. Door. Door.
Nice work, everyone. Remember, the most important thing here is the length of the sound.
Don't rush. Let the sound flow smoothly. Give it just a little time.
All right, now that we can hear and make both sounds, short and long, it's time for the fun part.
All right, Lucas. Now let's bring the short sound into real life. We're not just practicing sounds anymore. We're using real sentences that people say every day.
Yeah, that's important, Mizu. Because when learners hear the sound inside a real sentence, it becomes much easier to remember and use naturally.
Exactly. So everyone, listen first, then repeat with us. Focus on the short, quick sound. It's very hot today.
It's very hot today.
Oh, wow. That's a sentence you can use almost every day, especially in the summer.
I got a message from my boss.
I got a message from my boss.
That sentence can feel exciting or a little stressful depending on the message.
The dog is on the sofa.
The dog is on the sofa.
Yeah, many pet owners know this situation very well. I forgot my phone at home.
I forgot my phone at home. Oh no. That's a small problem that can turn into a big problem very quickly.
Let's stop and get some coffee.
Let's stop and get some coffee.
Nice and simple. Short sound, quick sound.
Great job. Notice how the sound stays short and relaxed in every sentence.
All right, now let's switch to the long sound and feel the difference.
This time, we're going to use the long sound in real-life sentences. Remember, hold the sound just a little longer.
Yeah, don't rush. Let the sound flow smoothly.
We walked to the store this morning.
We walked to the store this morning.
That's a very natural sentence for daily conversation.
She bought a new pair of shoes.
She bought a new pair of shoes.
Oh, wow, that can be a very happy moment for many people.
Please close the door.
Please close the door.
Yeah, especially when the air conditioner is on.
We talked for hours last night.
We talked for hours last night.
That sounds like a long and meaningful conversation.
I saw a beautiful sunrise this morning.
I saw a beautiful sunrise this morning.
Oh wow, that's a peaceful way to start the day.
So now you can hear the difference in real sentences, not just single words.
Short sound, quick. Long sound, stretched.
In the next part, we'll mix the sounds together and test your ears with a fun listening challenge.
All right, Mizu. We've practiced a lot today. We listened carefully, we compared sounds, we spoke words, and we used real sentences. Now this is a good moment to step back, take a deep breath, and review what we learned together.
Yes, Lucas. Today we focused on two very important sounds in English. Not difficult sounds, but very powerful sounds.
The short sound, ah, and the long sound, ah.
And what we discovered is something very important for every English learner. Sometimes just one small sound can change your meaning completely.
Yeah, not your grammar, not your vocabulary, just the sound.
If the sound is too short, people may hear one word.
If the sound is longer, people may hear a completely different word.
Let's review the short sound first. Remember, this sound is quick. Your mouth opens, then closes quickly.
Think of it like a small tap, short, fast, relaxed.
Here are some new words with the short aw sound. Listen carefully. Box,
clock, doctor, problem, shopping, hot, cot.
These are very common words in daily life. You use them at work, at home, and when talking to friends.
Yeah, imagine saying, I have a problem, or I'm going shopping. These are real sentences people say every day.
All right, now let's review the long sound.
This sound is longer. Your mouth stays open just a little more, and the sound flows smoothly.
Think of it like stretching a small rubber band. Not too long, not too short. Just smooth and steady.
Here are some new words with the long aw sound.
Small, morning, story, airport, law, caught, talk.
These words are also very common. You hear them in conversations, in announcements, and in daily routines.
For example, good morning, or I heard an interesting story. Lucas, many learners ask the same question. Do I really need to practice pronunciation so carefully?
And the answer is yes. Not because you need a perfect accent, but because you want to be understood clearly.
When your sounds are clear, communication becomes easier. People understand you faster, and conversations feel more natural.
But when sounds are unclear, misunderstandings can happen, even if your grammar is correct.
Now here is the most important advice we can give you.
Practice pronunciation every day using shadowing.
Shadowing means listening to a native speaker and repeating immediately, trying to copy the rhythm, the sound, and the pronunciation.
Not once, not twice, but many times.
You can shadow short videos, podcasts, or simple sentences. Even 5 minutes a day can make a big difference.
This is the fastest way to train your ears to hear real English clearly.
And it's also the best way to train your mouth to speak naturally and confidently.
You don't need perfect pronunciation. You just need clear pronunciation.
When your sounds are clear, people can understand you. And that's the real goal of communication.
So keep listening, keep practicing, keep shadowing every day.
Little practice, every day, builds strong pronunciation over time.
Wow, Misu, we really covered a lot in today's lesson. We listened carefully, practiced step by step, and used real words and sentences that people use every day.
Yeah, Lucas, and I hope everyone watching feels more confident now. Not perfect, but more comfortable, more aware, and more ready to speak clearly.
And remember, pronunciation is not something you learn once and forget. It's a skill you build little by little, day by day. Listen, repeat, and shadow the sounds you hear. Your ears will become sharper, and your speech will become clearer. And here's something important to remember. Don't be afraid to practice out loud. Your voice is your tool, and the more you use it, the stronger it becomes.
Yeah, speak slowly, speak clearly, and give yourself time to improve. Progress in pronunciation doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen with consistent practice.
If this lesson helped you today, please give this video a like. That simple click really supports our channel and helps more learners find these lessons.
And tell us in the comments, which sound is still difficult for you?
Your question might help another learner who has the same problem.
You can also share this video with a friend, a classmate, or a coworker so you can practice together and improve together.
And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe now and join us on this journey to build clear, confident English step by step.
Keep listening, keep practicing, keep shadowing every day.
And we'll see you in the next lesson.
Take care, keep speaking, and see you soon.